here with Greenbrier East, Lucas McCallister. Lucas, first of all, last season, playoff season for you guys. I know you'd like to go a little further. Just kind of reflect on last year and the season you guys had.
You know, we had a really good year. 8-2 home playoff game. We would have liked to win that playoff game and go farther, but it was a good run, and so we're just going to try to build on that again and try to make the same run we did this year and just keep building with that momentum and have another great season.
You're a receiver, so you have a quarterback, pretty good dual threat quarterback. Also, you're kind of a special teams guy. And we talked just before about the Woodrow Wilson game. You had a 90-yard return. That's the rival, so that had to feel good. But just talk about that play and kind of how it got you started for the season, because that was early in the season.
Yeah, like I said earlier, we got in the locker room, and it was a tight game at that point. It was like 14-0. It's a two-score game. And so I told him, I was like, if that ball gets kicked to my side, I'm going to take it back and start the second half with a bang. And so that's what it's what we planned to do, and that's what we did. So it was good.
How big are special teams part of your? Everybody wants to be either offense or defense. Special teams are very important. How important is that to you? Just being a special teams guy that can make a big play like that and turn a game.
It's really important. I love it. I love big plays, big returns like that. Everybody likes to see those, and I got to thank my blocks out there too. They really came together, and the big returns like that, they're just fun to watch, and they really get a game off good too.
There's a relatively young team in some areas this year. What kind of expectations do you have for the team?
I think the younger guys are going to step up. They've been looking good in practice, and so as long as they step up and fill those roles, I think we'll be fine.
There's really been a change in, say, Greenbrier East football from 10 years ago to where it is now. You guys have kind of been in the middle of that. What's been the difference in turning the team around?
I think, the great coaches we have here, they've been coaching us up since we got here, and they've just turned it all around. And the players we got here, they work hard, and they've been working after hours, before hours, and so I think that's what's made the difference.
You mentioned some of the younger guys. Who, in your opinion, after 2 weeks of practice, who do you think will step up and maybe surprise some people or just get themselves on the radar?
I think Grant Burdett and Colton Dunbar at the sniffer spot, because we didn't really have a sniffer coming in. And they were seniors last year, so I think those two have stepped up and see what they got coming August. So.
What's it like working with Monquelle? I mean, he is a guy that can tuck it and run, or he's a guy that can throw the ball too. He even caught a couple touchdown passes last year. But from your vantage point, being a receiver, what's it like working with him?
It's awesome. He's been my quarterback since middle school. He's always been throwing me the ball. He always gets it to me right, so it's awesome having him as my QB.
And because of that, you guys work together so long. Is there kind of a chemistry between you two guys?
Oh, 100%. We got the timing down. We got that connection on the field. So yeah, we definitely gonna see some big stuff out of us this year.
Favorite color? What would it be for you?
Favorite color?
Yeah.
Green.
Say you guys are all going out to eat somewhere, and it's your choice. Where are you going? There's a lot of good places here in Fairleigh.
Yeah, there is. I think, spare time with the guys, before on Thursday nights, that's always the move. So.
Where do you go?
Spare time.
Oh, is that the name of the?
Yeah, it's the name.
If you had a favorite team in NFL college, who would it be?
Oh, West Virginia.
Mountaineers.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting a lot of Ohio State this year for whatever reason.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Ohio State, but I'm a Mountaineer guy for sure.
Who's the fastest guy on the team?
The heartbreak of Jordan just makes me.
I don't want to boast or anything, but I'd say between me and Quell.
So you got to say it. Right?
Well, me. But
strongest guy, one of these guys, one of the seniors. Klein?
Yeah.
Ian?
Bench is 290.
That's pretty good for a running back.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Lucas, I appreciate the time. Good luck to you guys.
Thanks for having me.